Hello and welcome to a very special episode on BaatShaat. Joining me tonight will be none other than the head coach of the Canadian men's team, Amarinder Bhinder. And I have to take a few seconds to say that I feel very honored. This is going to be his first interview in Canada in the capacity of the Canadian coach. He has previously interviewed once in that capacity, but that was in the West Indies when he was touring with the team. But I feel very proud that he's chosen BaatShaat's platform to voice his opinion, to share all his expertise. And I have a lot of questions for him, and you are all more than welcome to send in your questions as well. And you can do that through comments. And YouTube comments is what we usually put on the screen, and I will pick the best ones to ensure that I can keep this in a time frame which is both easier for you to watch as well as go back and review. Once again, without further ado, I will invite him. I have a lot of questions for him about his journey from South Africa, from India to South Africa to Canada, and we'll talk more. So I won't waste any time. In a few seconds, he'll join us. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll have Amarinder with us. Welcome, Amarinder ji. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Salman. How are you?
How are you doing?
Yeah, I can't complain. Thanks very much for having me on your show.
Absolutely. Quite a display. I see Uzi Sports Bat. They're collaborating with us to bring this show live today.
Oh, well, that's my office actually. Here I work. So I'll have more like a cricket scenario. That's why.
And it's funny. You've very recently joined. You've done one tour for Canada as a head coach. There's so much mystery about you and so much we want to know, and this is why I wanted to make sure we bring you on the platform and get to know you. So you and I were talking last week, and you talked about you started your cricket in India. So how did your journey took you from India to South Africa to Canada? For our viewers, let's start with India and then let's go to South Africa. So what started everything for you?
All right, actually, I started in India and playing cricket. At the age of 16, went to MRI Foundation. Those days it was run by Dennis Lilly.
Wow.
And played first-class cricket and played for the various provincial teams. And while playing Ranji Trophy, I got injured. And that time I thought actually I have to complete my study. Then after having a degree in physical education, and I moved over to South Africa, got a chance over there to play cricket and then coach cricket at Wits University. Wits is quite a popular university in South Africa. While coaching at Wits University, then I found a job opportunity at St. David's Marist College. At St. David's Marist College, I met a guy, he was my boss, his name is Shane Gaffney. So while meeting him, after a few weeks, he basically actually put a belief in myself, a bone for a cricket coaching. And I still remember actually the way he spotted me over there. And I was quite surprised actually, the guy coming from India and his background is totally different. His culture is different. How come a guy actually having so much belief in you? And he gave me a post of a junior cricket professional.
Oh.
And from there, my journey was carrying on, and I worked with the various provincial teams and as a selector as well. So the real turn actually came in 2015, 2016, while I got a chance actually. St. David's appointed quite a well-known coach around the world. His name is Dave Noseworthy. So I got a chance to work with Dave for like 3 years, and I learned a lot from Dave. And Dave, because I was thinking actually I have to soak up from Dave as much as possible.
Yeah.
Because Dave had experience to work with Somerset, Canterbury, New Zealand A, in South Africa A, Kings 11 Punjab, all over the world. So my time with Dave actually, I think I learned a lot. It took me totally to a different level. Even after having my I completed all my coaching education and everything.
You talk about coaching education, you talk about different levels. So in countries like Canada, where it's not so much structured, we're associate nations, but back in South Africa, test playing nations, India, Pakistan, coaching is a bit more structured. So in your particular example, how was the structure of coaching? Was it easier to become a coach in South Africa, or was it pretty much almost a struggle the way players struggle to get to the highest level?
Okay, if you want to do a level 3 course, it's not that easy at all. So you have to do level 2 coaching course first. And every province got maybe 50, 100, or maybe more. So
how many provinces?
Yeah, more. There are 16 provinces.
Wow, so 100, let's go with 100.
Let's go with 100, you multiply by 16. So what is the process actually? Cricket South Africa, they select 30 coaches from all over the country. They look at their performance and they say, okay, yes, those 30 coaches, we will work with them. So Cricket South Africa for a level 3 takes about 18 months to complete that thing. So because first 2 weeks, it's like a normal seminar, and there are a lot of assessments, all those things. And straight after that, then they give you players and teams to work on. Success rate out of 30, actually, it's only 33%. Only maybe 4 to 7 coaches they get level 3. But rest guys, they just finish. Actually, they have to start.
Amarinder Bhaji, you're talking about 1,600 coaches across the South Africa, and then you're saying that it goes down to 30, and even from 30 they go down to 7.
For my time, it was 4. A year before, it was 7.
Huge competition.
It's very tough. I think in my Bachelor of Physical Education, I lost the gold medal by 4 marks.
Wow.
But in this level 3 one, I think it's the hardest exam I ever wrote.
So when you talk about level 3 and all these, what's a timeline? Is it just you go, show up, you do some courses and you write the test, or is it you spend like a year, 2 year, 3? Like, how do you spend time doing it?
You have to. First of all, like Cricket South Africa, they monitor your performance and they invite it. And then you have to, in level 3, you have to go through not only for technique, how to sign the contracts, how to deal the media. It's a man management, sports psychology, diet, how to tackle the pressure, all those things. There are quite a few things you have to go through. You have to learn biomechanics. Luckily, I think I said lucky. Well, every time I gave my presentation, I was in a top 3.
Wow. So your coaching involves, when you're talking about, you're in level 3 and you spend all that time, coaching involves, there's a lot of aspects to coaching, right? I've seen your video with the test player, Temba, right? From South Africa.
Yes. Yeah.
Go there because it's a unique opportunity. It's not very often you meet people who've actually had the fortune to coach a test player, and you, I think, got him as a prodigy. He wasn't a test player when you got him.
Yeah.
How did the journey evolve?
First of all, I want to tell you, Temba is the first Black African test batsman of South Africa. There are many Black cricketers who played for South Africa, but there were no test batsmen.
Correct.
He was the first one. And I met him at St. David's. He was in the age of 15. And I remember that Shane Gaffney, he called me in his office and said, you have to work with this boy. And you have to look after him nicely. You're not going to charge him or anything. So me and Temba, we went along quite well. And he was one of the most hardworking and dedicated cricketer I ever coached.
Wow.
So I was, for example, I was coaching a boys and I was calling her, okay, make a schedule. You coming for 3 days in a week, you coming 2 days in a week. So I divided the boys like that. So according to their ability. So, for example, Temba has to come 3 times in a week, but he was not missing another 2 days. Okay, I'm sitting in a corner. Just let me know what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Let me do the throwdowns only. Let me do on this thing only. So he he was so much passionate. Like he worked so hard, and he's not a big boy. The other thing, he's quite a short guy,
Yeah.
and he promised me, and he said, the day I will play for South Africa, you will get the first phone call.
Wow.
And a lot of people were they were saying, nah, he's way too short, and in South Africa we got a bouncy pitches, but he managed himself way too much. He was really outstanding. And the day came, called me. I got a phone call from Andrew Hudson. He told me I'm selected for the West Indies again for the test team against West Indies. So yeah, that's what is it.
Oh, you know what? It's funny. You talked about a physical appearance of Temba. That he was short. He's not very well built or heavy at all. But I'm going somewhere which, as a technical question, is cricketing skill enough for a player to be selected? Is there more that a coach has to do? Did you just work on his batting skills, bowling skills, or was there something else you did as a coach that a lot of us don't realize that the coaches do?
Okay. If I answer your question, actually, you will get my point straight away.
Yeah.
When Gary Kiston took over Indian cricket team as a national coach, he can't teach or he can't coach to Sachin Tendulkar how to play cover drive.
Yeah.
Yes, skills need to be there.
That's true.
At that level, when you coach professional cricketers, it's about man management.
Yeah.
We all got a different type of softwares. You got a different type of brain. I got a different type of brain. Then I got a 14 players. So how to take best out from every single player, how to manage them, and how to take a best out. And that's about cricket coaching at the professional level. Most of time, guys actually dip in their performance. We probably thinking actually, well, he's probably something wrong with his batting skills or bowling skills.
Yeah.
Maybe something else. Maybe something going wrong in his family. Maybe he got a family problem or something else. Or maybe he got a bit niggle. Players, a lot of times they hide their niggles. And
just to stay in the team.
Yes. So if the coach has a good relationship with the boys, with the players, and as a coach, it's a responsibility of a coach to look after the boys on the field and off the field too. So in my side, actually, I feel like I got whenever actually I coach the boys, I sit 1-to-1 personally with every single cricketer and try to ask them, what should I do to take our best out of you? What do you feel? What type of atmosphere you want actually when you perform well? What things irritate you? They are little things. Actually, they change the entire life of a cricketer.
Yeah,
Then actually, a lot of things, you have to tell them. You need to tell them very carefully. They don't want to listen those things. Sometimes you need to be straightforward. Sometimes you need to be a little bit, need to be turn around the things. End of the day, playing, coaching at the professional level, it's mind thing. It's man management.
That's right.
In the age of 16, the guys, they're playing lovely cover drives, everything.
So, Amarinder Bhaji, I'm going to stop you with a quick question. What's the difference between a good player and a great player? Same skill level, same skill set, same opportunities. What makes a good player from great? I mean, you've seen enough players develop. Like, what makes them from good to great? As a coach, what can you tell me on that?
Okay, well, good to great is the only difference. Actually, it's about a satisfaction. How quickly you satisfied from your performance. One of my cricketer, his yo-yo test, it's close to 20 and still work very hard.
Yeah.
And the few guys, actually, they are very low. So it depends how badly you want. Are you happy with your 50 only or a century or 150 or 200 or maybe more? Yeah. What really you want to achieve? You really want to play for Canada only and that's it? Or you want to go to CPL or you want to go to IPL or maybe other leagues? So how badly you want and how much you want, all those things actually. And you look after yourself, you work hard for that. Those are the things that make a big difference.
Yeah. So, Amrit Baji, I was looking at your quotes and I quite enjoy them because what happens is with your quotes, I quite enjoy them because I think they talk a lot about players' mental conditioning.
Yes.
So, does coaching have to be only physical abilities? Does it have to be only technical, or does it have to be mental? And you've answered that, and that's why I in the background I was playing these quotes because I quite enjoy them because I think you're trying to off season condition their mentality, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to challenge their thinking. So, how much does a coach have to do on daily basis to make sure that they're successful that way? Players are successful that way.
All right. If I answer your question this way, we know we are mature enough, but if now somebody asks you a question of a grade 10, we might struggle sometime. What the people do actually normally in a coaching, we are human beings, we forget the things and we need to remind ourselves again and again. So I don't know about other people, but I give myself time to go through my cricket stuff. I go and read it again and again. And I talk a lot with another coaches, a lot of professional players, professional coaches about their approach. Every single game, I sit with my opponent coach and we discuss, what do you think, what I think, what we should actually do better. So things like that, actually, that just you need to be active every single time. What's happening in this world? What are the new techniques coming? It's a new thing came these days, where you coach the boy with the physique and the mind of the player. You need to coach the skills accordingly. What words you going to throw it? What things you can't throw it. So that's very important. You need to be in a touch every time. You can't leave it behind and you forget the things you've done. No, you have to keep studying.
Yeah. So, it leads me to this point. Like, how do you talked about staying in touch with the players, staying in touch with them on at the mental level, right? And I think it's easier when you're in a camp, you can understand how the player's behaving. You're going on tour, you understand what they're going through. But during these COVID times, times when you're locked down, how do you maintain that connection? That's going to be my question. How will coaching change after COVID?
Yeah. COVID-19, it gives us opportunity, me and my players, to know each other more. I did a lot of surveys with my players and asked them what they feel, what type of atmosphere they want before the game, and what they want to achieve. Like one of my bowler, he said he want absolutely calm. He doesn't want anything. He just want to be relaxed, and he need extra 20 minutes for a warm up. Then I got another guy. He said, I want music, and I want to be a little bit. I want to calm down, listen it. And you need to understand your players who need extra time for a warm up. What should I do to take a best out of him? When last time he performed, what was the reasons? What he did right, that's why he performed well. Can I organize that type of atmosphere for him? So there are a lot of things like that. So when I did a service with my players, number one, I do actually text and call to my players, and I'm in a touch with them. Most of them, even not those guys who are selected last time, even a lot of guys. Basically, I got my own data. I made it of our top 40 odd cricketers. Yeah. And I know their body weight. I know that what are they thinking, they're scoring runs, what are the strong points and weak points. what type of bowlers actually they love to face, every single thing. That's give me opportunity to know about my cricketers. Uh, then you actually easily find out who is a team player and who is not a team player. When boys actually send me back, one of my cricketer, he write down my team. We will do it. We will go. My boys. If I score, my team will win.
Yes,
It's
that's
a lot of my insight. So what it gives a message. This guy is a team man. So you can use him when the crucial time. So he's a team man. He's not gonna let you down because he is not selfish player.
yeah, yeah.
You understand? So it's a way of thinking of the player. What word you write in the beginning, what word you write in the last or in the middle. So it gives an impression of a player.
Yeah.
So the way they think about the game, about their approach about the cricket.
Yeah.
So that's what is it actually.
I'm going to take you back. I'm going to take you out of the coaching chair. I'm going to take you back to South Africa. So in South Africa, you got to coach Temba. As a level 3 coach, what were some of the other opportunities you got as a coach? Like coaching clubs, coaching college cricket. Like where did you see yourself? What did you do there in terms of coaching opportunities?
In coaching opportunities in South Africa, I was involved. I started from Wits University. From Wits University to St. David's Marist College. At St. David's Marist College, involved in a junior selection of our provincial teams and in a coaching setup too. And during those days, I was lucky enough to get a chance to work with one of the franchisee called New Age Impy. They tried that to bring a lot of guys from overseas and local guys. I was in a coaching staff of a franchise team. And at the same time, with the various clubs and academies, I was going over there and helping the youngsters. So that was my background. And back here even, I know actually I'm on my own. I work with the national team. I get myself involved with quite a few clubs or academies. And I often go to the Australasia Cricket Academy. They give a lot of under-19 cricketers. And in winters, I was going to Mississauga Rambler, a lot of legacy of that club. So I try to actually give as much as possible.
Yeah. So, Amarinder Bhinder, you talked about, being the coach back in the South Africa of college cricket. In Canada, we don't have such a structure of college cricket. It's starting to develop now in Ontario. But what is the level of, the college cricket there? Where do these players that South Africa picks from test squads, they come from?
Okay. Just give you an example. St. David's Marist College, or you go to St. Stephen's, or there are a lot of top colleges.
Yeah.
They got 14 to 16 cricket teams. They got about 20 odd coaches. They bring the best coaches of the world to coach the players because it's a ranking system. So we go outside to find a good cricketers. And we talk to the parents, have a meeting. Okay, we will give this much money. Bring your son here. It's very much like American football here.
Yeah. Oh, pretty much. Yeah.
So pretty much like that. Yeah. Then it's a ranking thing. And all the guys actually play first-class cricket and top-class cricket. Normally they sign actually in the age of 18, 19. Top franchisees, they see and they have a look, okay, this guy is quite good. We better sign him now rather than later. Quinton de Kock played in the age of 17. So we got a university, guys go to from college to university. And a university, like Turkey's, those teams, they can beat easily a lot of big international teams as well. They got seriously good cricketers.
So
the level of cricket is totally different.
If you want to share with me some names that may have come from those college cricket, when we go back to England, a lot of Pakistani players, Indian players, or even, English players played for lots of universities before they went to the team. Oxford, Cambridge. Imran Khan played for Oxford himself.
Yes.
Exactly. So is the level pretty much the same where they look at college cricket? India, if you go back to India, Sachin and Kambli were school products of school cricket. So I'm going to bring it back to South Africa. Is college cricket at that level where it produces test players? Is it capable of pulling players from that?
I would say actually there are 4 countries in the world. It's England, South Africa, New Zealand, and Australia. They got that type of structure where like many teams, many coaches, ranking system, all those things. And it's very, very competitive. It's not like that it's a Mickey Mouse cricket. I better tell you. It's not a Mickey Mouse cricket. It's very tough. And it's a lot of pressure. In my coaching staff, I got another 4 guys who are working. And I was lucky enough, Dr. Ali Bakr, if you hear that name.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Dr. Ali Bakr.
Pioneer of cricket in South Africa, they call him.
Yeah, I used to coach his grandsons, and I spent a lot of time with him as well. He was helping us. Ken Jennings, he was helping us, one of the top sports psychologists. We got a top wicketkeeper coaches, bowling coach. So it's a proper setup. It's very much professional atmosphere. It's very much professional. So no excuse actually, we don't have this thing.
Yeah.
It's got about 22 turf pitches and the guys practice. So obviously, actually, when you get these type of a platform, the guys actually, they love to play cricket. They want to see themselves actually achieving a height. Yeah. So, yeah.
So, what I see so many comments from your, people saying Canada needs a hardworking coach like you, all that stuff. Great comments coming through, and I cannot keep up. But I'm going to go to my question. Coming back from South Africa, picking Canada, what was your motivation to move? Let's go there first. What was your motivation to move?
Okay. All right. I was doing pretty well in South Africa. Very well. If not the highest paid, then definitely in a top 3 highest paid coaches in the country, a college coach. But my entire family, they are living in Canada. Yeah. My side, my wife's side. Because of the family thing, we made a decision to move over.
Oh, okay. So, a very good question came from Just Cricket, great follower of cricket. They're saying, what is the highest team level you have coached in South Africa?
I did mention just now. There was a team called New Age MP. That was a franchise. All right. And at the same time, I was a coach a university team and a college cricket team.
Wow. So, and this is where I was going with that. So did it, the level was good enough to produce test cricketers apparently in that college. So what prepared you, Amarinder Paji, for Canadian teams coaching? What motivated you to come to Canada and say, I can do this job?
Okay, well, when I know actually, we are moving over to Canada.
Yeah.
So my first priority actually, go on a website, find out who is there in a management, give a call, take out a time for a meeting. I met actually the management, our previous president, and shown him my certificates, my achievements, and tell him that's my plan. This is my way of coaching. And he gave me an opportunity to work with the under 19 boys first.
So he wasn't convinced in the beginning.
I have to convince him.
Yeah.
I have to convince him. I have to go through every single thing. That's what I'm going to do. This thing gonna happen in after 2 weeks. This is after 1 month. So I have to go through. And then he gave me a chance with the under 19. Then I took a high performance. It was a high performance coaching. After 3 months, the boys played. I was not in a coaching staff. Boys played in the what do you call it?
T20 qualifier?
No, in the qualifier. Qualifier. Yeah. And my job was finished. That's it. Then I was just doing a normal coaching again. After that, after a few months, I got a call and I've been asked, would you like to go to West Indies? We got a 12-man team going to West Indies. I said, okay, I'll be happy. Who would say no? But when I see the team, okay, this is a 12-man team that maybe a lot of guys, they didn't see each other first. About 10 to 11 guys making their debut. Then I doubt. Then I ask myself, are you taking a right step? Then then I thought, yeah, I have to take a risk. So straight away, before we go to the West Indies, I take out the names, who are the boys, make a phone call to every single player, and sit down, try to find out what fields we are going to play, what is the highest score, what is the highest score under the lights, against which teams we are going to play, and same time, who are the highest scorers, who are the successful bowlers. Then I know, okay, I got like 2 or 3, they were very good cricketers in my team, and how to use my those 3 cricketers properly. Then other guys, they must add in that value, and I must take our best out. I normally use squeeze the lemon and take out every single drop. So it's the same thing. That's your boy who is in your team. Take out the best from your players. What number they should bat, what number they should bowl. So like I analyze every single thing.
So, you're talking about that tour that you did with the team. What was your biggest achievement of that tour? Because you were just given a team almost like 7 or 8 days before the tour.
Okay, you know what? In our language, if I'd say, we call it instant coaching. There's 2 types. Instant coaching, you giving a team for a global T20, the guys are flying, you got 3-4 days and you need to work with them. This is basically very much that type of theory.
Yeah.
What you have to look actually, what's the highest score, the guys, where are they strong, where are they weak. Then other side, it's a long-term plan when you build up slowly, and you got about 2-3 years. My highest achievement, I would say, Canada never won more than 1 game in that tournament before. Boys were going to face bowlers like Ocean Thomas. They're very quick. So what I did actually, I give a little targets to the players. What we will do, we'll bat all the 50 overs. Our partnership must be like this: not more than 10 extras. No need to use more than 6 bowlers. Things like that, I divided and gave them role to those players. We beat previous champion, and we beat previous champion twice. And another 4 games, we were quite competitive, very competitive. We almost had the game, and we lost them. So overall, I think it was not a bad tour.
Yeah.
The guys, they learned a lot. They had a wonderful experience. It gives Canada actually to see our bench strength, how good we are. So it was wonderful.
I'm going to pick this question from Jessica. Really, really good question. I think I saw that interview as well. You had said, I can bring Canada very close to a test nation or a full team status. Jessica is asking, where other coaches failed, what makes you so sure you can achieve this goal? What do you have in mind?
Okay, that's a number one thing actually. Number one, actually, how badly you want it, how much you're ready for that. At the same time, I know about my resources. And if we know the recent teams actually who achieve a test status, for example, I'm talking about Afghanistan.
Yeah.
There are 2 guys actually, they done unbelievably well. Rashid and Navi.
Oh, absolutely.
Unbelievable. They were another very good players over there. Yeah. But those 2 guys, they really took this team to another level. My job actually, I believe, if in the age of 14, we coach the basics of the game and we build up that thing up to the age of 19, then it won't be a problem. If we leave the guys from the age of 14 and then let them play slow cricket or whatsoever, that's a problem.
Yeah.
So looking after those guys and having a pipeline to the national team, giving a taste to a couple of players with the national team to travel, have a taste, what's happening. So once they're technically sound, We will achieve that. We will achieve
So,
that.
the achievement was, I love what you said. Canada had never won more than one game, and they ended up winning two games. And it's true because they came very close to beating some teams, lost because of one or two things. So, as a coach, how did you take that and kept your players motivated? Like, was it a tough challenge not knowing these people, coaching national team for the first time? Was that a big challenge?
It was a big challenge, but I love challenges. Uh, I don't talk much. I don't come hard on my voice when we lose. I probably come and talk more when we won.
Oh,
Because when you lose, everybody knows about their mistakes, what they are doing during a game. Normally, we forget about what we are doing right or what we're doing when we won the game. That's a very tricky thing.
yeah.
So yeah, well, I was feeling proud every single game when we were playing. Even a game one, if you know, actually, we gave only 3 extras, and I don't know what's the world record. It may be 1 or 2. We gave 3 extras. So I took that thing and spoken to guys. Guys, look, these guys playing together at their home ground, and 144-7. They were 144-7, and we almost had them. You guys need to understand. You've done an amazing job. We gave only 3 extras. We just met, and how nice is it? You guys better feel proud of your achievement. It's the way to actually convey the message and buck them up when the guy is actually throwing their shoulder.
I love what you just said because I think sometimes when players are they're already down. What's the point of bringing them down further? So, question, you're going towards the mental conditioning again of the player, right? So, how important is it for a coach in your position to be able to take that pressure and take the criticism? Do you have to prepare mentally as a coach to take that criticism as well for the team when teams lose?
Okay, I'm coming on a point. We need to understand one thing here. What is the difference between a criticism and negativity? Number one thing, criticism is very important, very important.
Yeah.
Because criticism keep us awake, it's keep us moving. We work hard because of criticism.
Yeah.
It's very important. But please don't avoid your positives as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You understand? I love to listen criticism, but it must be fair.
Yeah.
Don't see the negative stuff only. But if something, they appreciate it. All right?
It's going to mean something to them, right?
Other side is a negativity. What is the difference? Now I'm coming on a negativity. Okay. What is negativity? You can't see anything right. Everything is wrong. Now, giving you an example. As a coach, I'm coming with the example. It's a conscious brain and unconscious brain. Conscious brain, I'm talking to you, asking question, I'm telling you straight away. Unconscious brain, how come it works and how come it's affect the sports person? We heard there was an incident maybe a few weeks ago. Was something happened? There was a fight between the boys, and somebody got injured badly.
Oh.
And now, for example, my own son, he want to go out. He's going out tonight. So what the first question what I will ask to myself, it was a fight. Somebody got injured. Where are you?
Yeah,
so it's an unconscious brain, because it's going to keep telling me. Negativity is basically a poison for a sports person.
Yeah.
If it's a water bottle, I pick it. I know the poison inside. I trick it. I'm going to kill myself. Same with the cricketers. You listen negativity, you talk negativity, you watch negativity, it will impact your game. It will definitely impact your game.
And nothing will grow from there, right?
No, especially for the players, there is no negativity.
So, sorry, finish it.
Yeah. No,
all I'm going to say is, I've watched cricket from some distance as well, everywhere. But what I find, I love what you're saying as a player. What happens, it's a river that flows, right? You're standing next to the river. In a river, clean things will flow and dirty things will flow. The mind you go with to the river, I'm only going to take clean things out. You'll only see clean things. But if you're on purpose looking for negative things, you'll only find negative things in a river. There's nothing
I
wrong with the river.
I
It's
can
how
give
you
you a
approach.
guarantee. I can give you a guarantee.
Yeah.
Okay. If we are chasing 300 runs, there are 300 runs on the board. Okay. My my boys, we are chasing 300 runs. We come on now the runs on a board. We're not gonna score runs. Or you say, wow, this is an opportunity to prove ourselves. We can actually chase big runs.
Yeah.
How do you take it? You take it as an opportunity to achieve something. You take it, you already know, man, it's never happened, it's not going to happen.
That's true.
So, yeah, so it's the way you look at the scenario of the game for the players as well. Uh, it's a lot of negativity around. Lot
So,
of negativity.
exactly. And, I'm going to get to the last few minutes of our show. It's been a wonderful, conversation so far. When you talk about negativity, a lot of people will put out there, they say, Amarinder Paji has never coached the national team. Amarinder Paji has never coached international team and all that stuff, right? But you're bringing a lot of experience with you. Now, when I'm talking to you, I'm realizing South Africa, playing in India, playing, coaching people at the highest level. How do you think players in Canada could benefit from that? From your experiences that you're bringing, that vast experience you're bringing of working in different environments, how can they benefit from that?
Okay, Salman, one thing we need to understand, the change is a big thing. Everybody want to listen a new voice. Everybody want a new ideas. All right. So I already actually spoken to our new management and share my ideas and going to meet them soon as well. The guys in my coaching, I believe in transparency.
Yeah.
Talk to the boys, find out the best from them, to analyze the players when they perform, what type of atmosphere they want, what should I do to take a best out from the players, never discourage your players. So there are many things. At the same time, keep pushing the guys to work on their skills, technical wise. Because in the top level, technique is quite important.
Yeah.
With your mind, everything.
So, Abdul you talk about technique. In Pakistan, I'm going to go to Pakistan. I'm from Pakistan. They make players first. Babar Azam gave an interview, said, they made me a player. Now I have to become a human. How important it is for any cricket player, any cricket coach, or anybody to become that human, be civilized, be out there to present themselves as an ambassador of cricket. How important is that?
It is very important. Just to imagine, actually, those guys who are playing on the television and the boys are watching them, they are the role models for the young cricketers who are watching at home. There are bad things coming in the news, and they're doing something wrong and fighting and this and that. Kids sitting at home watching them, who believe them, they are my hero, they are my role model, they're going to follow it. Yeah. It's very, very important. Whenever I coach my boys, my first priority, he should be a gentleman. He better need to understand this is a gentleman game played by the gentle people.
Absolutely.
We need to play hard cricket. We need to play tough cricket. We should back ourselves, but this is a gentleman game.
Respect has to be there.
Obviously.
So how important it is, when team is performing or not performing, how much do you pay attention to the feedback that's coming in the media, through us, through YouTube, through cricket? How important it is for players? Is it very important for them to get that feedback, or does that throw them out?
I just want to share one thing over here. Feedback for the players is very important. It needs to be shared with the media. The people back in the country, they want to know what's happening. Why we lost or why we won, why that certain player is playing or not playing. That's why it's very important, the media manager, and we have a talk via media. What's going on with the team? You want to share something? For example, let's just give an example. I'm giving a break to one very good cricketer. He's not playing a game next game. Media gonna smash me. Why he didn't actually give a chance to the certain player? This is rubbish. This is that. Then they probably don't know that guy probably a problem. Probably he he's not feeling well. Probably he got a problem with his family. He's emotionally not there.
His own decision is what you're saying.
You have no idea. Sometimes you have to take some big decision, hard decision. We got a cricketer here who is our main player. He make a debut in the age of 16. All right? Just imagine. And he went to the World Cup, he dropped a catch. All right? Just in these days, if I pick a 16-year-old guy, he will go to any game and drop a catch, important game. What would the people think? Why he give him chance? Yeah. That's rubbish. That's a bad decision. So we need bit of flexibility. We need bit of room, but it must be a communication actually. Why are we doing that? There must be a reason behind it. Why that player is dropped? Why that player is picked? What is our plan behind it?
Yeah, Amrit Bhai is asking a question, but I think you've answered that. How you got the job with Cricket Canada? You explained. You reached out and had a couple of sessions with the past president. You sat down with him. You talked about that. Yeah. So Amrit Bhai, that question was answered. My apologies. I took it away right away, but I'm going to keep going with the comments. So Amrit Bhaji, we're coming to the last part of the show. I have one more question for you. If you were, what can we expect in the future, right? From Amarinder Bhinder, the coach, what can we expect? What can we see from you? Can we see, are you going to reach out to your players, get them together, get them mentally prepared? There's no tour coming, but what can we expect from you as a coach?
Well, at the moment, actually, what I am doing, I just want to let you know, I'm analyzing all the teams we are going to play for next 2 years. I probably got a data of all the teams from US to Namibia, all those teams. I know what's their highest score, who's scoring runs, where are they strong, where are they not strong. That's analyzed work. That's what I did during my COVID-19 last 3 months.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking for a future in an off season, work on the technique. Few guys they need to go and find out about their fitness. A lot of guys we believe actually we go to yo-yo. That's a fitness test. You pass that fitness test, yo-yo test. You are fit enough. I personally believe yo-yo is not only is not a right fitness thing. It's about your upper strength as well. It's about your core, speed, agility, every single thing. You need to look all those things. It must be a parameter to cross those things. Then we know this boy is ready. He can play. He won't be injured for my next tour. Then same time to rotate the players smartly. Don't push too much pressure on the fast bowlers. Those guys, they spend a lot of time on the field. They have to bowl, and it's a pressure. It's the pressure actually. It makes you more tired. So fitness for me, right? Yes, fitness for me is my first priority. I don't want to see the guys. Okay, you are good in yo-yo, you are good to go. No. With your upper strength, your lower strength, your abdomen, your speed work, your agility, all those things. Then you come and work with the mind. We need a sports psychologist. The guys should talk to them, or like a mentor, they can talk to me, or they're already talking to me. Most of the guys, how to move on. What should we do to achieve more? All those things. That's what I'm looking with my boys at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. No, but you're right. Physical conditioning is important, but mental conditioning is also very important. Amrit Bhai is thanking us for the questions we've asked. But Amrit Bhai, Amrit Bhai, I'm a big fan of him. He's a big promoter of cricket, big supporter, very passionate. Lots of Amrit Ori, he's runs the Just Cricket channel as well. But Amrit Bhai, lots of passion for cricket here. Lots of following.
It's amazing actually. It's such amazing place where we find actually all the top cricketers. The guys are full of passion. We got world-class spinners. And yes, our weather not allowing us actually to play for a proper season. We struggle in our field for the proper throws from the boundaries, which are more accurate, high catches. There are a lot of things to play more like a longer version of games. So there are few things. If we tick those boxes, watch that then.
Yeah, and Amrit bhai, you're right about the passion. And there's so many great minds in Canadian cricket that can do so much. And I just hope, like you talked about, let's stay positive. Let's come together and try to do more for cricket. We'll go far. So you've seen it happen in South Africa. You're the right guy who's here. We look forward to see what you're going to do for Canadian cricket. I've learned so much about you while researching for this interview. I didn't know you, to be honest. When we started connecting, I started getting messages from everywhere. Who is this guy? And I'm like, what have I done? And now when I got to know you, I felt like in the beginning, I said I was so blessed that I got the opportunity to talk to you. So I think we're very blessed to have someone of your experience. And again, a lot of people will say, Amarinder Bhinder has never coached a national team before. Imran Khan never became captain the international team before he captained Pakistan. Misbah-ul-Haq never captained international team. Sachin never did. Kohli never did. Somebody has to start somewhere. This is your start. That's what I feel. I don't know if you agree with that or not.
No, I agree. And end of the day, actually, who is more hungry and who want to prove more?
Yeah, that's it. So how hungry you are?
It's not about our knowledge. It's not about our knowledge and your experience only. It's how badly you want it from your heart.
What do you do 24/7? Do you work anywhere else? What do you do?
No, I coach cricket. This is my full-time job. This is my full-time job.
That's all you do.
That's the only thing I do because that's the only thing I know. There are a lot of guys, they phone me from all over the world. I run my own coaching page, and the guys call me from Pakistan, India, Australia, South Africa, England. They call me. We talk. How to take our best from out of those boys. That's simple.
And Amrit bhai, I want to be upfront on live and tell this. As soon as I posted your interview, I started getting messages from South Africa, India, Pakistan, England, so many places. I'm like, you have a fan following. We don't know you. So I think slowly this is an opportunity. You've given us an opportunity to come to a Canadian show in a Canadian platform for the first time. So I appreciate that. And I hope, some of our friends that don't know you will do the effort like I did to get to know you, right? And stand behind you, because what you're trying to do is just do better for Canadian cricket. And I want to, be right there to support you and everybody else. If people have, aspirations, ideas, I think your platform's pretty open to reach out to you and give you ideas. Am I right?
No, I'm a very open guy. I don't mind actually if you share your views. Or when I was in the West Indies, I was probably getting 20, 30 messages, and I was listening. Okay, WhatsApp message. You better do this. And I got a lot of ideas from there, and a lot of things I ignored. So end of the day, actually, I would love to listen, actually, if somebody wants to share their ideas. Yeah. I'm open for that. And they can reach me via my Facebook page. Yeah. But stay positive.
Absolutely. Constructive criticism.
Together we can do so much.
Yeah.
Together we can do so much. Yeah.
Sometimes what happens, Amrit bhai, it's very easy to criticize than give a solution. It's easy to point a problem and give a solution, but we leave it. That's what a lot of us do. We just say, oh, this is bad. We don't know what the solution is. We just say it's bad and we walk away. So I think my challenge or my ask of all those people, you wanna help grow cricket, be it in Canada, be it anywhere. If you have positive, constructive feedback, reach out to Amarinder Bhinder, let him know, give your suggestions and ideas. And leave it to the people that do it day and night. That's all they do. Amarinder Bhaji, I'm not going to take any more of your time. It's been a pleasure talking to you. But do you have any parting words for our viewers?
For our viewers?
Viewers, all the viewers that are watching, do you have anything to say, any message for them before we call it the end?
All right. From all the viewers, I would invite actually the cricketers and the normal viewers. For the cricketers, I would say, work hard, believe in yourself, try to understand your own game, try to understand your strength, back yourself, and never give up. To other viewers who are in Canada, I need your support. Let me believe together we can do too much. And I will try my best to help Canada to rise the top of the world. Thank you.
Well, those are wonderful words, and I hope those wishes come true, because in Canada we have so much passion, we invest so much time and energy. Our summer is very short. You found out just 4 months, but in 4 months so much planning happens. Every single person, Amarinder Paji, even if he gives a negative comment or positive, it's very passionate about cricket, and I cannot take that away from that. But I hope we can channel that in a very positive way and bring it out to the right people, and hopefully those right people can respond. So thank you so much, Amarinder Paji. It's been a pleasure connecting with you, talking to you, and I think we should do this more often. I would love to get you back. I saw so many comments and they said get Amarinder Paji back, and I think I'm going to have to agree with them and at some point bring you back. That's all I can say. What are your thoughts?
Oh, well, yeah, well, I would be ready if there is something to share again with the people. I'll be there, and yeah, well, so far I just want to say the people one last time. It's a little bit a difficult time. Look after yourself. We shall pass through, and we will do well in the future. Believe it.
Absolutely. Those are wonderful words to end this with. Thank you so much, Amarinder Paji, for joining me. That's all I had. And thank you so much. And we'll talk to you again, Amarinder Paji. I'll let you go, and I'll talk to the viewers for a few seconds. Thank you, Amarinder Paji. Oh, sorry. You were saying something. I accidentally.
Oh, good. Go ahead. Thank you. Yeah.
That was Amarinder Bhinder, the head coach of Canadian men's national team. Guys, wonderfully, he's answered so many questions. I asked him some tough questions as well. And, I have my own way. Lots of people reach out to me and say, Salman, you didn't ask this, you didn't ask that. Guys, it is extremely hard to run live shows and ask every question. I hope I did justice to all the questions you sent. If I've missed any, my sincere apologies. You know where to find him. Go to his AB Cricket coaching page. It's on Facebook. Reach out to him. Send him a message. Very humble guy, very modest. He's always there every time I need to talk to him. Wonderful guy. He's right. He's not kidding when he says his life is cricket day and night. So I don't feel right to tell him what to do when a guy lives his life day and night for cricket. All I can tell him is things I see from my perspective. It's up to him to make those happen. I hope the dreams he has for Cricket Canada, they come true. We are here to support. We're here to not judge him, but also make sure we hold him accountable, and Cricket Canada as well, to make sure all those things happen. But at the same time, we're here to support all the good things they're trying to do, and we're right behind that. And my message is, let's stay positive. Let's work together for the betterment of cricket in Canada, betterment of cricket anywhere, guys. We all are passionate followers of cricket, and that's all I can say. It's been a pleasure hosting Amarinder Bhinder, bringing you this show. It took a lot of effort, lot of preparation, and I hope it was up to par. And please do leave a like and comment as much as you can. If you have questions that I couldn't ask and you would like, put those in the comments. I will take those. Make sure, put them on YouTube. I will bring them to Amarinder Paji. He can answer those questions as well. At the same time, make sure you subscribe, like this video, share, so we can actually reach out to more people and bring wonderful guests such as Amarinder Paji to the show again. Thank you very much for watching BaatShaat. It's been a pleasure. I'm going to be signing out. That's all I had for tonight, and we will talk to you again. Good night. Stay safe and wear a mask.